Hey guys, did you attend NTAC 2017? Did you not have a chance to get there? Either way, you still have access to facilitator and session resources. Let me show you where they are. First, you need to log into Echo as a teacher. Come on over here to the main menu and click the Community tool. This is going to take you to your community dashboard. This is where you'll be able to search and locate all the NTAC 2017 resources. This year, each facilitator joined a community group that fit their NTAC session. You might have already joined the group your facilitator put their resources in. If so, you're going to find that group here under Community Groups I am a member of. You can just click that group link and Echo will take you there so you can find your resources. If you need to search for a group with NTAC resources, come over here and click Search Community. Up here, you're going to want to search groups from the category. In the field, type in NTN, and here you will see all of the groups that were created for NTAC. They all have this icon. There are a lot of them. If you attended a session, you can also search keywords up here if you know exactly which session it is that you're looking for. You can open a group you're interested in. You can check out their resources and conversations. If you want to be an active member of the group, you can join this group. Mine says leave group because I'm already a member, but yours might say join group if you haven't joined it yet. This is for being an active member. If you would just like to revisit this group and maybe check out the resources later, you can bookmark it. Doing either of these things will place a link to this group on your community dashboard. Be sure, if you want to be an active member of your group, to set up your notifications. They're right here under your profile in Settings. You can choose to be notified when somebody does something within this group by either text or email or both. All right, let's check out where your resources from NTAC might be. Within each group, there are two places that resources could be, and sometimes they could be a bit tricky to find. The first place is right here under Files. Sometimes when you get in here, it looks like there's nothing. Some groups don't even have this. So what you have to do is you have to click this drop-down menu. And when you click that drop-down menu, you start to see these other folders that exist. Click on one of those folders, and you will see some resources that live within this group. You can preview them, you can view their history, or you can download them. So a preview would look like this. If you download it, it'll come straight down here, and you can open it up, and then you can save it on your computer somewhere. Another place, or the second place, you might find your resources would be over here in Conversations. Let's check out this conversation here that Brett added. And yep, for sure, you can see right there, she added a resource. It's a Google Doc. So this is another place where you might find resources that somebody added there for you. Let's take a second and check out this conversation right here. As you can see, this conversation has 0 replies. But there are 44 members. The reason this is happening is because people who are in this group have not set up their notifications, so they don't even know that this conversation exists. Kudos to Miriam over here, who's trying to build a connection by creating a conversation. But since nobody set up their notifications, nobody knows that this conversation exists. So I can't stress enough how important it is for you to get in there and set up those notifications so that when people are trying to make connections, we can actively be a part of it. Also, if you found a resource from a group that you loved, or if you think that resource could use some feedback, you need specific support on this idea, add a conversation. And keep this discussion alive so that we can continue to learn from one another. Another thing you can do from here is check out the members in your group. I like to call this profile stalking. You can click on them, you can see courses they teach, grade levels they teach. If this is somebody you think that you could have a connection with or potentially learn from or learn together with, you can even email them. So this is a pretty powerful thing. The one thing that I cannot stress enough is that you have to set up your notifications. So when people are adding to these groups, whether it's group members or facilitators from the session, we can keep those connections going. But how will we know if we don't set up our notifications? All right, I'm done. We learn best from one another, so let's get in these groups and let's keep those connections going.